Catastrophes happen to all of us. Life is complicated. The occasional chaos is inevitable. In a recent attempt to extend Amy's visit routine, I paid for us to use the local swimming pool and carefully coaxed her down the steps into the shallow end, which was really quite warm. Only Amy very strongly disagreed. Cold, Martin, stupid Martin, cold, Martin. And swimming pools are very echoey places, and now that Amy had everybody's attention, she jumped on my back and shouted even louder. I surrendered and we retreated to the changing rooms and were home 15 minutes after that. A catastrophe by anybody's standards. Amy burst through the front door. Helen, Helen, Amy swimming. Yes, Amy swimming. Good girl, Amy. Well done, Amy. It was the greatest triumph that there had ever been. Dr. Zeeman built a little contraption to explain all the complications of catastrophe. You can build your own. What happens is things go along in a stable state. Everything is very smooth until a line is crossed, when there's a sudden spasm or catastrophe, and then a new stability is established until the line is crossed again and there's another catastrophe. I go on the road across California in a midlife crisis sports car with a perpetually hungry teenage son. Before the trip, we'd been going through a box of old photographs together when Sean hesitated over this one of me as a kid with a chimney sweep in Poland. He said he didn't remember it being taken. I could have imprinted a false memory right then, lived again through him. I was face to face with my own mortality. The memory of my mother is an elusive sensory one that I struggle to see in those photographs that have been memento mori for over 50 years now. A couple of years ago, I was sitting on the floor in a small front room at a party where the 1950s were back in fashion. Suddenly, I had the sense that I was surrounded by my aunts and uncles at a New Year's party that I'd been allowed to stay up for, and to be the dark-haired first footer bringing good luck as a piece of coal through the back door at midnight. I had completely forgotten that this had happened, that I had seen past my bedtime mother laughing and enjoying herself with a drink in her hand, and as the evening wore on and those drinks went down, I drifted between now and then, and I was overwhelmed with contentment. It was a kind of heaven. I've had more than my quota of catastrophes, and I'm going to share them with you. There is love, and there is loss, and there is love again.